Yeah, all good.
Hello everyone, good evening. So the topic for today's presentation is Sitecore Stream. So I'm Shreyansh. I currently work at Merkle as a technical lead. I'm Sitecore 10 and XM Cloud certified.
Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Nikita. I'm working as a technical lead in Mokul. I'm certified in Sitecore 9, 10, XM Cloud, and Sitecore CDP. I keep on contributing to the community through my blog post and presentation in different user groups.
So the agenda for today's session, we'll give a brief introduction about Sitecore Stream. How can you access Sitecore Stream? The AI capabilities that it brings, the three features that are introduced as of now: brand kits, assistants and co-pilots, and agentic workflows for project setup. How do you set up your Sitecore stream in your XMXP instance? Then a quick demo followed by any questions. So, what is Sitecore Stream? It's another add-on product from Sitecore that will give you Gen AI capabilities into your Sitecore's existing product. It can be integrated with both composable and our traditional products. I mean, with both XM Cloud, Content Hub, or your traditional XMXP instance as well. So it helps speed up content creation, optimizing the content translation, generating new ideas, giving new personalization ideas, campaign ideas. Thereby, it helps the marketing teams or the brand teams to launch their content in within days, which would have taken almost weeks or months to come to the market. So any organization which has access to the Sitecore cloud portal, they have access to Sitecore Stream free tier, and there are few features that are available only in the premium tier, like brand kits, brand assistants, and co-pilots. So which we are going to discuss in the upcoming slides. So as of now, the license that we are going to showcase in the demo, that will be the free tier, and whatever capabilities are there in the free tier. So there are two ways how to go about by using Sitecore Stream capabilities. One is through the cloud portal. You log into the cloud portal. Once you log into the cloud portal, you will see the Stream app, and from the Stream app, you can navigate to different features that it offers, like projects, brand kits, and brand assistance, using the links available. And the other way you can access your Sitecore Stream is by installing the package into your Sitecore products and thereby using the AI capabilities which are available. So there are three main features that have been introduced in Sitecore Stream as of now. Uh, First is the brand aware AI. What it does is you can upload all your brand related documents. Let's say you work for a project that's for skincare. You can upload all the brand related documents, brand kits, product kits, every PDF. And what the stream will do, it will read all these documents and it would give you AI generated outputs whenever you request or whenever you have any questions around it. Then co-pilots and agents. Let's say you want to create any marketing campaign, and let's say you want to create a campaign for skincare. So you can just prompt your ideas and it will create campaigns and it will give you draft copies according to the type of audience or the type of market that you're looking out for. And agentic workflows, these are these are tools like Jira, where you can do your project management. You just need to give a prompt, hey, create me stories, and it will list down the stories that are needed for a particular feature, and it will assign the tickets to your team members. Thereby, I mean, it's basically a project management tool which will boost your collaboration and help team deliver your solutions.
So let's understand brand kit. So as Shransh mentioned, we have three capabilities that Sitecore Stream offers. The first one is the brand kit. So it's basically a tool in Stream that helps in creating a consistent branding across different channels. So how it happens is we create a brand kit by uploading a brand specific document. It can be anything, let's say a style guide, a playbook. You'll upload that. And once you upload your document, Sitecore Stream processes it and create a brand specific identity for that and processes the knowledge and divided it into a specific categories. So we have categories like brand guidelines, do's and don'ts for a specific brand. What will be the context of that brand, tone of voice. Let's say it will have a specific grammar guideline. So all of this is created on the basis of the document that you will upload. Once you'll go to the Sitecore stream, on the brand kit page, there will be two main sections. First is the knowledge section, and the second one is the brand kit section. Since we do not have the premium access or the premium access to Sitecore stream, we have attached the screenshot as to what each tab do. So in the knowledge tab, we will be seeing the uploaded PDFs with their specific statuses. So right now it shows a published status. That means the PDF that we have uploaded, it has been processed by Sitecore stream and knowledge has been taken out of it. Under the section, we have different predefined categories under which all the data comes after processing the PDF that we have uploaded. So there are few that has been mentioned in the screenshot: global goals, brand context, do's and don'ts, tone of voice, checklist, and grammar guidelines. Now, let's understand how you can create a brand kit. If you have the Sitecore Cloud Portal access, you go to that. Under the brand kit section, there will be a button which will ask you to create a brand kit. You click on that. A dialog box will appear that will ask you to give the brand name, company name, industry, and logo. So for whichever brand you want to create the brand kit, you will give that name. Company name you only provide if it is different from your brand name. Industry, like it is a retail industry, food industry, whichever industry the brand kit um is from, and then the logo. Then once you created the brand kit, you will have the option to upload the PDF. You click on the upload option. Once the PDF is uploaded, it will be uploaded in a draft state. Then there will be an option for you to process all the changes. So once you click on process all changes, it will start the brand injection process. So what it does is it basically take out the information and divide it into the knowledge related to brand. Then once the process is completed, the PDF will come under the published state, and in the sections tab, we will have all the information. So what are the benefits or how you can use the brand kit that you have created? So once you have created the brand kit, you can have brand specific prompts given inside the Sitecore stream. Then different AI agents and Copilot will take out the information from the knowledge section and give you the responses. Then the same brand kit will be used in our XM Cloud also in any of our project, and brand kits can also be used in our experience platform also. Now, what is assistants and co-pilots? As I mentioned, there is a tab of brand assistance. What it does is it's a AI process that generate brand specific responses. So if I as a user have given let's say a prompt to understand if certain guidelines or a certain campaign is running in a brand. So that prompt I can give under the brand assistance tab in Sitecore Stream, and it will give us the responses. So how it helps is it gives us a quick access and answers. Then it conducts a research in a much faster way, and it also helps us in creating long format content. So there is an option in brand assistance to have a brainstorming. So what brainstorming usually do is to create long content formats for us. So in brand assistance, there are usually two process how it works. The first one, if supposedly somebody has given any prompt related to brand or any, let's say, brief or a campaign brief. So how brand assistant will process our request is in the diagram given, there is a user who prompts their question, and on simultaneous basis, the system passes the brand context. Now, brand assistant will start its thinking process, and all the copilots will analyze if we have the answer available in the brand context that has been passed with the prompt. If we find the answer, then the Sitecore stream generates the response. If we do not find the answer, then it invokes different AI agents. So what it does is it searches from the overall knowledge section that we have and on the web as well. Then it uses the summary agent, which will comprise and concise all our information and then generate a response. The other process that we have under brand assistant is the brainstorming request. So if a user want, let's say, a long content response, they do not want a shorter response, then what a user will do, they will give a prompt and they will click on the brainstorming option. And in this also, system passes the brand kit information that we have created when we have created a brand kit. So once that is done, there are different AI agents that run simultaneously with a specific task. So this flow, specifically brainstorming flow, is also called chain of thought process, where each AI agent works on a specific task. So the first task is to create an outline. It creates an outline and the context of the prompt that the user has given. Then the second AI agent will create questions around the prompt that the user has provided. Then the third AI agent will search from the brand knowledge and the web what is the answer. And then the fourth one will review and concise the answer and provide to generate the response. Now we have agentic workflows. It's basically Sitecore Stream's orchestration, how we can manage a project under a single workspace. So it provides a dashboard to manage all your projects. We can easily create all our deliverables. We can have tasks under each deliverables created, and we can manage the assignment or the due date. All of it can be managed via AI. So how it usually works is in the Sitecore stream, there is a tab called My Day, which will give you the overview of how the project will look like. And under the project section, you can add your deliverables by giving a simple prompt, or you can do it manually also. So all of these tasks can either be automated, and if you want to manually add or manage the project, that can also be done. So I will show you the detailed overview or how it works in Sitecore stream in my demo session. Now, let's start with how you can install Sitecore Stream in XM and XP. Shransh, you
So
want to share your screen?
yeah, so before I share up my screen, so you need access to the cloud portal even before you start. Even before you want to install your modules in XMXP. So once you have access to the cloud portal, you can go to the Stream app, and then you will be able to download the module. You need to install the module as a package, and you need to update the connection strings. So I'll share my screen from here. So this is my Sitecore cloud portal. So let's say I go to my stream application. So here, if you see Sitecore stream for platform DXP, this link will help me download the module. You need to download the latest module you can download. And this module would look something like this. One would be the Sitecore package that you need to install in your local system or your XMXP instance. And then these are some documents that Sitecore has provided. So you can go through these documents and you can install these modules as a package in your XMXP instance. Then the other thing that needs to be taken care is you need to generate the client secret and the connection for the connection strings, client ID and client secret. So this is how the stream projects look like. In case you want to generate your client secret, so here there is a section in under the admin section, there is a section called XM and XP keys. Once you click on that, you can click on create credentials and you will be able to generate the client ID and the client secret. So I think there is a limitation of 3 keys that can be created as of now. So once you get the client ID and the client secret, you need to update it in your connection strings. You need to add this Sitecore AI client.stream. Once this is added, and you need to give the URLs as well. So once this is updated, your local instance or your XMXP instance, it will be connected to the Sitecore stream. So once you complete this activity of installing the package and updating the connection string, if you go to your instance, let's say I go to my, you could see here there is a section coming up for Steam, which will have 3 features: the project, assistance, and the brand kit. So this will come only after successful installation of the project once it is done. Now, let's say you want to generate a content. Let me go to taking a while to load. Okay. Now, once this package is installed, right, you could see there is a red icon coming up across the rich text field, the title field. So when you click on these icons, you will see the stream pop-up coming up. So let's say this is Sitecore Experience Platform and you want some other uh, content for it. You can click on Improve Writing and it will give you some suggestion. Uh, Suggest me something in more than 5 words. It will take the prompt and it will give you a content that's in more than 5 words. You can use this fixed spelling and grammar. You can use this option of make shorter. It will reduce the content. There's a tone that Nikita was speaking of. You can select that tone. If you want a friendly tone or a casual tone. So also you can see there is one section that is disabled as of now. Select a brand kit. This is available only in the premium version. So what it does is, let's say, as of now, what it is happening is it at the backend it is using the Chat GPT OpenAI services, and whatever the data that it is reading from Sitecore, it is giving us. But let's say you want your specific, let's say your brand has some identity, or you want the content to be generated, or the tone of your content to be generated as your brand identity. So in the drop down, once your brand kit is created and select a brand kit, you will be able to have the content with respect to the brand that you're associated with, or the output would be more or less similar to the tone of the brand that you're going to use. One more thing which I want to say, let's say you are in your rich text field, right? So in case you want to use this feature, what it does is it preserves the HTML structure. So if you see there is a p tag that is available in this text and there is a hyperlink that is available. So in case you want to, so let's say you select the improve writing option here as well. So it will update the content, but it will preserve the HTML tags that is there. Otherwise, what happens is it becomes very tedious for content authors or marketers to again go and update the HTML tags and everything. So what it will do is it will preserve the HTML as well, and you can create variants. Let's say one, two, three, four, five, and whichever you can create up to five variants. And let's say you want to use one variant, someday another variant, so that can also be done. So this is there. Nikita, would you like to show the orchestration part?
Yes, thank you, Shranch. I'm sharing my screen. So once, are you all able to see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible. Yes.
Okay. So once you go to your cloud portal, you will be able to see, if you have the access of stream, you will be able to see the stream option. Once you click on that, you will open the app. So as I was talking about the My Day tab that is there. So inside My Day, it will give you an overview dashboard for your task and your project. So it is showing me my project name that is there. Then total project status. It just gives the overview as to how much is done and what has not been started and what all tasks are under process. Then the total progress that we have made under each task and deliverables. Then it gives you the deadline management also, that what are the tasks that are not been completed under a due date, then what are the next due task and the task due in the next week, all of that. And then there is a tab for risk assessment, as to you can see on a higher level how many are not started, unassigned, all of that. So in your project tab over here, the management or the creation of your project, the addition of your deliverables, task under it, all of it gets started. So here I have already created a project, but if you want to create a new project, you will simply click on create a project. You will give a project name, describe it. This is optional. If you do not want to give, you can skip that. Give a start and an end date to your project, specify the label. And since I don't have the premium access, so if you have created a brand kit and you want to associate your project with that specific brand kit, you can also select your brand kit and click on the save option. I will click on the project that I have already created. So over here, I have certain deliverables. Let's say I have first deliverable as draft and introductory blog post. So there are two tasks under it. The first one says include a call to action at the end of the post, and the second one says select relevant images or graphics to enhance the blog post. So I can give it or assign it to a specific user. I can add an action, what action that specific user have to do. So basically everything is done under a go. You are also specifying what a person has to do in a specific task. So let's say I have given you have to create a page in an XM cloud, and then what is the status, whether it's done, whether it's under the process. And then if you want to add any other deliverable, you can, or any other task, you can click on add task. You can manually add a task, or if you want AI to generate a task for, let's say, draft an introductory blog post, and you have to want AI to generate or suggest you some task for it, you can click on suggest task with AI, and then it will give you all of the list that AI thinks will be relevant for this specific deliverable. So if you want, let's say you want identity links to include for further reading, you will save this task, and whichever task you want, you can select, and rest of them you can mark it as cancel. And then there are options, you can give the due date, priority, all of this can be set from here. Then another thing that you can do over here is to add another deliverable also. Let's say I want to create a deliverable for running a campaign page for my new bike launch. So I can either manually give the name of the deliverable, and if I do not want to manually do that, I will give the prompt create deliverables for a test ride campaign page for a new bike launch. I will click on suggest deliverables and it will provide me with all the deliverables. I can set the due date. Funnel basically tells the priority, whether it's a high priority task or it's not that important. You can set up the priority. You can save if you want these deliverables, and if you are not even satisfied with the outcomes that AI has generated, you can either regenerate or you can have the option of even refining further with AI. So all of that can be done from here. So I will cancel it as of now. Then this is how you can add your deliverables and tasks. Now, if you want it under Kanban board, it will show you a high level view of all the deliverables and each task that you have added with three statuses. First one is not started, second is in progress, and done. So it will give you the number on the top as well as the task. So now if I want that I have completed this task and I want to move it in progress, I will simply drag it and move it under in progress. So it also helps us in managing the project much faster and in a easier and quicker manner. Timeline will give us the overview of each task and deliverables and on which date we need to deliver that specific task. So we have different timelines. We can manage it day wise, week, month, and quarter, anything that we want. Then there is a funnel. Funnel will helps us in prioritizing our task as to which one are the important ones and which have a lower priority. All of this can be again moved by dragging and dropping. Then we have the attachment options. If you want to attach any document related to any task or deliverable, all of it are added over here. As of now, I have not added, so it's not available. Then another thing that I want to show, then there is an assistant and brand kit option. Brand kit, as I've shown you the process, how you can create the brand kit. I don't have the access. So if you will have the option to follow the steps as I have shown in the PPT. You can follow that and assistant will help you generate the responses. So from here you will select your brand kit. Once you have created the brand kit, it will appear here in the drop down and you will select, and if you'll give the prompts here, it will generate the responses for you. Now the last thing that I want to show is the interaction dashboard. So interaction dashboard usually shows all your AI feature interactions that you have done in the Sitecore products. So every year there are 55,000 interactions that a user gets, which I guess is more than enough. So it just shows how many interactions you have done. And if you'll hover on any, let's say, date, it will show you the number of interaction you have done on that specific date. And you can filter it again month, year, and if you want any specific month interaction, you can do that also. And if you want yearly interaction, how many interactions you have done per year, you can go to your year tab and then it will show you the number of interactions. I guess that's it for the orchestration of how you can manage the project in Sitecore stream. Here are few useful links that we have added in our project related to the blocks that we have written in Sitecore stream. So if you want to check it out for your reference purposes or if you want to set up Sitecore stream, then you can refer these. Um, if anybody has any questions, then we can address that.
Yeah, thanks, Nikita. Let me just check. I see one question in the chat. Can Stream AI integrate with Sitecore Content Hub DAM for metadata generation?
Yes, Sitecore stream capabilities can be integrated through Content Hub also. Sitecore provides this ability of integrating Sitecore stream with Content Hub also. So I guess the brand kit can be accessed in Content Hub.
Okay, perfect. So Nikita and Shreyas, I had one question. So I saw the demo and I was figuring out, can this stream be used for translations as well?
Yes, yes, it can be used for translations also.
Okay. And when you say voice of tone and everything, right? So, for example, me working for a brand, I
Mm-hmm.
might need some of my keywords not to be translated, which might be a copyrighted one or trademarks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all
Mm-hmm.
this like glossary, the brand voice can set in a brand kit, right? So the free tier might not be helpful for me, but if I buy a paid one, then
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'll be setting up all these things, right?
So what happens now? Once you create the brand kit, there are certain guidelines that for documentation provides for uploading a brand kit document. So once you upload the document, you can specify your site style guidelines. You can upload multiple PDFs also that defines your brand content. So you can specify in that, and the more refined way or the quality content you will upload for your brand, the content or the knowledge that has been or that will be generated from Sitecore stream will follow what all you have given in your PDF. So there are certain guidelines also that Sitecore stream itself provides as to how you can upload a specific brand PDF.
Also, Rohan, to answer your question, if there are specific words you don't want to be translated, that also is possible.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else have any questions? Either you can put a message in the chat or you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Yeah,
Hi
there are
Rohan. I have, I'm sorry. I have one question actually. Last person, Nikita, you explained on regarding the project management, right? So, is it possible to handle all these things in Sitecore, XP, or XM as well?
So as of now, this is available in Sitecore stream only. So if
Okay,
you access Sitecore stream, then only you will be able to access these tabs.
okay, sure. Thank you.
also there are two
Yeah.
more points that I want to put across. Since there are organizations who will be uploading their brand documentation, brand details, and a lot of data as well. So, Sitecore Stream, the product that has been launched, it specifically makes sure that none of your data that you are uploading in brand kits, they're not used for commercial purposes and they are not trained for other organizations as well. So that is one thing, because a lot of organizations have this query: if we upload our documents, will the models be training on top of them for other brands as well, other organizations as well? That is not going to happen. That is one thing. And secondly, for brand management and brand kits, Sitecore has also launched APIs as well. So what we are doing from the screen can also be done programmatically using the client ID and client secret. So I'll paste a link of that documentation in the chat. If anybody wants to go through or have any questions, they can reach out.
I want to ask one question. It was mentioned that Cypress can be added as a package to Excel, XP and Excel. So, means is there any version related limitation? Means it can be used as a package for XP 10.4 or 10.3, something like that.
Uh, This I might not be able to answer, Parikrishit, as of now. If there, whatever packages we have been installing, we have installed on 10.1 and 10.4. We have not had any issues. So if there is any specific package for any specific version, I will have to check back and get back to you. But as of
Um,
now, as per my knowledge, I don't think so there is any limitation currently.
so I want to give the answer. Sitecore Stream can be used for either version 10.2 or later.
10.2 onwards.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Questions?
Just one thing, actually, I just want to know, Shreyans, as you provided that document, I was looking at that document, but I just want to know in a high level which type of customization we can do by these APIs here.
Yeah, so you can upload your brand related documents. These not customizations as in such. Let's say you want to
Mhm.
create a brand kit, you want to access the documents from the brand kit. So that all that
Okay,
can be done. List of brand kits that are available as of now. So any updates that you want to do, so that can be done
okay,
using APIs.
okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Ranjit, to answer your questions, uh, obviously these are OpenAI models that Sitecore is using. Overriding AI output with custom LLMs, that's a different integrations altogether. So with whatever Sitecore stream is giving, you can try generating multiple outputs from it. But let's say you have selected any one of the output that cannot be overridden by other providers.
Do we have any further questions?